Health and physical education has traditionally been seen as a subject defined by face-to-face learning. Classrooms were once limited to ovals, gymnasiums, and sports halls, where teachers focus on coaching skills, demonstrating techniques, and promoting overall physical activity. But the 21st century has brought a wave of digital transformation that is fundamentally reshaping how HPE is taught and learned. Technologies from wearable fitness trackers, apps, and video analysis tools are extending learning beyond the physical classroom, creating opportunities for students to engage, track their progress, and reflect on their health and well-being in entirely new ways. In Australia, HPE teachers are navigating this evolving landscape by re-imaging their professional identity. They are no longer just activity organizers, but also digital pedagogical designers. Teachers must balance physical literacy with digital health literacy, ensuring that students develop the skills and critical thinking to strive in a data-driven society. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated this transformation, forcing HPE into online spaces and hybrid learning models. Yet, these innovations come with challenges, including inequities in access, ethical questions about data use, and the need to integrate culturally responsive practices, especially for ATSI communities.
Health and physical education is changing, and it's not just about adding a few gadgets to lessons. Technology is actually transforming the way teachers teach and the way students learn. Think about wearable devices, fitness trackers, or even motion analysis apps. These tools give teachers real time feedback on things like heart rate, movement, and effort, which means lessons can be personalized to each student. Research shows this really helps with motivation and engagement, making learning more meaningful for everyone. This is suggested by Alawasi et al. And Wallace et al. 2023 and 2021. Then there's artificial intelligence and video analysis. AI can instantly highlight technique errors or suggest personalized training plans, while video tools let students see themselves in action. But here's the thing, the teacher isn't being replaced. Instead, they're interpreting this data, guiding students, and creating learning experiences that combine physical activity and digital feedback. This is suggested by Hu et al. 2024 and Werner Kledge et al. 2018. In short, HBE teachers are becoming designers of these blended, data-informed lessons. Policy and curriculum are pushing this change too. In Australia, the curriculum expects students to critically use digital tools to analyse health info, improve performance, and communicate online, as suggested by ACARA 2022. The Australian Professional Standards of Teachers also make it clear integrating technology into planning and assessment isn't optional, it's a professional expectation. Digital competence is now central to being an effective HBE teacher.
Of course, it's not without challenges. Not all students have equal access to technology, and relying too much on numbers, like steps or heart rate, can risk overlooking important outcomes like teamwork, resilience, or enjoyment, which was seen in Says Gonzalez et al. 2025. Teachers have to balance technology with the bigger picture of learning, and there's a cultural dimension to it too. Indigenous knowledge and diverse movement practices can be amplified with digital storytelling or apps, but only if teachers are thoughtful about how they use these tools, which was seen in Razak et al. 2023. That means HPE teachers must be integrating these technologies while respecting diversity and promoting inclusion. So when you put it all together, we see HPE teachers evolving into hybrid professionals. They're blending traditional skills with digital literacy, assessment, and cultural responsiveness, preparing students for a world that's more connected and more data-driven than ever before. Let's step into a modern HPE classroom. Here, technology isn't just an add-on, it's built into the lesson. Each student is wearing a fitness tracker that measures heart rate, distance, and activity levels. On the teacher's tablet, the data streams in live. Instead of giving the same instruction to everyone, the teacher can adjust activities for students who need more of a challenge or support those who might be struggling. This kind of instant feedback helps students stay motivated while also giving teachers concrete evidence to track progress over time. It's no longer just a matter of whether a student looks like they're improving. The data helps tell the story. Video analysis adds another layer. Here, students can actually see themselves in action, with slow motion replay and AI generated suggestions. They spot areas for improvement that might otherwise go unnoticed. Instead of just hearing, for example, bend your elbow more, they can see the difference. Research suggests this strengthens reflective learning and builds confidence. The COVID-19 pandemic showed just how powerful these tools could be. When sports halls and gyms closed, teachers turned to apps, online platforms, and virtual classes. For many students, it was their first experience of a digital PE lesson, tracking workouts from their lounge rooms or connecting with classmates through video calls. While challenging, it opened up new ways to keep learning active, connected, and engaging even when in-person teaching wasn't possible. Technology also offers opportunities to celebrate diversity. Digital storytelling allows Indigenous students, for example, to share traditional games and well-being practices with their peers, combining culture with contemporary tools. This kind of storytelling goes beyond numbers and data. It strengthens identity, builds community, and brings multiple perspectives into the classroom. These moments show that HPE is more than drills and fitness tests. It's about connection, reflection, and creativity. And when technology is used thoughtfully, it can enhance, not replace, the human relationship at the heart of learning.
So we've seen the challenges and the opportunities of digital transformation in HPE. But what strategies can schools and teachers use to make sure technology actually enhances learning instead of just adding extra stress or widening inequities, as suggested by Mitev et al. 2024 and Sargent 2018? First up is professional learning. Research shows that ongoing, hands on professional development is key, as Osterol et al. 2025 suggests. Teachers need more than just a one off workshop. They need time to experiment with wearables, AI tools, and video analysis in low pressure environments. When they combine this with reflective practice, it helps them integrate digital tools into lessons in a way that strengthens pedagogy rather than dominating it. Another strategy is co designing with students. Students today often have strong digital fluency. By involving them in lesson planning, like choosing apps, designing activity challenges, or creating digital stories, teachers not only engage students more deeply, but also learn what works in practice, as suggested by Yang et al. 2025. It's a two-way street, with teachers and students shaping learning together. Equity and inclusion are also central. Not every student has access to devices, internet, or a large space at home. Teachers can create low tech alternatives like offline step challenges, written reflections, or small space workouts so that all students can participate fully, as Razek et al. 2023 suggests. It's not about using technology for its own sake, but about designing lessons that are fair, meaningful, and accessible. Ethical use of technology is critical as well. Teachers must manage student data responsibly and getting informed consent, anonymizing results where possible, and educating students about digital health literacy, as Hugh et al. 2024 suggests. This ensures that technology strengthens learning while protecting privacy and well-being.
Collaboration is another solution. When HPE teachers work alongside colleagues from digital technologies or health fields, they can design richer, more integrated learning experiences. These partnerships also support teachers, sharing the workload and creating a stronger community of practice. Finally, preparing the next generation of teachers is crucial. Pre-service teacher education should include digital pedagogy, data literacy, and culturally responsive practice, which is mentioned by Australia et al. 2025 and Razak 2023. By giving future teachers these skills before they enter the classroom, we're ensuring the evolution of HPE continues in a thoughtful, inclusive, and effective way.
After exploring how digital technologies are shaping HPE, it's clear that teaching in this space is no longer just about leading physical activity. It's about guiding students in ways that combine movement, digital skills, and ethical decision making. Technology gives teachers new ways to engage and support learning, but it doesn't replace the importance of connection, cultural understanding, and looking out for every student's well-being, as suggested by Mitev et al. 2024. The real transformation happens when teachers use these tools thoughtfully, weaving them into lessons in ways that feel natural and meaningful. It's about being reflective, responsive, and mindful of equity and inclusion while still fostering fun, engagement, and growth. This balance helps students develop not just physically, but as critically aware, digitally literate, and socially responsible individuals, as suggested by Wallace et al. 2023. In the end, digital HPE is more than just technology. It's about teachers embracing new possibilities while still staying true to the heart of education,